Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Tuesday, January 3rd, 2017. And today, in our Tech News Update, we have Windows 10 Insider Preview that was spotted in the wild. A Twitter account has been showing off pictures of a build that is number 15,003. And that is kind of interesting. And of course, this is not a leaked build because nobody seems to have a copy of this. But that person actually posted some pictures of some of the new stuff in that 15,003 new features and everything. And that could hint that Insider Preview could soon be here. Now, we know that today, Tuesday, tomorrow, Wednesday, there are no Insider Previews. Donna Sarkar did say so. Maybe Thursday or Friday. Well, probably Thursday. Because the way that Insider Previews work when they are basically released, usually they don't like doing one on Mondays, neither on Fridays. The reason is because on Mondays they're still looking at the data, and on Fridays, well, they're going to the weekend and they don't want to have, maybe problems. So that's why they usually ship builds either Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays. So maybe Thursday, who knows? If not, well, we'll probably have one next week. YouTube Red is coming to the UK and many European countries in 2017. YouTube Red is that subscription to YouTube that removes ads and that YouTube often says is going to be the savior of everybody doing YouTube stuff, which is something that I doubt a lot. But basically, now that it's available in New Zealand, Australia, the United States, it is quite a good success. A lot of people have been, of course, subscribing. It also gives you, of course, access to the online streaming of Google Music also, which means that, you have a lot of value for the money. So the UK and some European countries are to have YouTube Red apparently in 2017. Well, Windows 10 Creators Update, we have a little more information on its release. We now know that it's been pushed to early April, apparently because of all sorts of little things that they're doing. But it's still close to the date that they've been giving out, where they were planning to do it sometime in March. And basically, they can't really, push this too far away because they won't be able to make the 2 updates a year if they don't do it at least early April. And what we know also is that this month, by the end of January, the Insider Previews we will have what's called features will be locked. That means by the end of this month, all the features we have in the Creators Update will be the features that will appear in the Creators Update. And by the end of the month, the only thing that they will do starting end of January will be February and March. The Insider Previews will be mostly bug fixes and trying to make it as stable as possible for the release in early April. So interesting, and that means we might have a little jump in builds with a lot of little new things in there by the end of this month. That's going to be interesting to see. Yesterday, a lot of people got stranded because the U.S. Customs Services computers had a nationwide outage in the United States. And of course, a lot of passengers were just like stranded in airports everywhere as the system was not working and they could just not do their work. According to U.S. Customs, it has nothing to do with anything hacking or any problems with, any other type of attack or some sort. It was mostly a problem that took several hours to fix, but finally things came back later in the day yesterday. Consumer Electronics Show is starting soon. Typically for most people it's from January 6th to 9th. Yet for some more of the insiders, if you want, or some of the companies that are there, it will start as early as tomorrow, January 4th. So that's going to be interesting to see. This is a really, really big show where there's a lot of tech stuff in the United States. It's been around for such a long time. I remember when I had my Commodore VIC-20, seeing consumer electronics show stuff, and I always wanted to be there and see what was in there. It was kind of cool. Of course, we expect to see a lot of new tech, a lot of stuff with artificial intelligence driving devices, a lot of hubs of all kinds, and of course, self-driving cars will be there for sure. It's always interesting to see the tech at Consumer Electronics Show because CES brings you stuff that will either make it or not, and often you see stuff that never make it. You see stuff that eventually make it. And it's always cool to see that companies are trying to all do innovation and technology. These are the new Lenovo Alexa powered assistants. Basically, Lenovo partnered with Amazon and had their own little Alexa powered smart assistant that you can buy for your home. So it seems that Amazon partnering with a lot of companies to try to bring Alexa. So you know what? We will need to have some devices soon for Windows or for Cortana if they want to be in the game. Amazon really dominating right now with its Amazon Echo and stuff like that, and especially with the very low price that they put on these devices, a lot of people bought them. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to come up in these assistants and these hubs in 2017. And finally, in our last bits of news, Qualcomm's Snapdragon 835, which is about to be launched, is going to, of course, power a lot of smartphones in 2017. But not just that, we now also know that it probably will power some PCs thanks to that new Windows 10 that can run on ARM devices. And basically, there was a benchmark that was done, Snapdragon 835 against the Apple's A10 and different other processors or CPUs for mobile devices. And it seems that Snapdragon 835 beats the competition and by far. So that's going to be a very interesting thing to see. The Snapdragon 835 is a very powerful chip, promises also much longer battery life. That's going to be interesting, and mostly what I'm looking at for 2017 is PCs that might have the Snapdragon 835 chip and that will run a Windows 10 operating system. I think that could be very cool. So that's something we're going to have to check out and see in 2017. This was the Tech News Update for Tuesday, January 3rd, 2017. Hey, today is the return of the live shows. Yep, 3 p.m. Eastern this afternoon, 2000 hours Universal Time. We will answer your questions on our live tech show and hope that you can join in the fun. And this will be, of course, our first show of 2017. So hope that you will enjoy our shows. If you like our videos, why not subscribe to our channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up. And hopefully you enjoy our videos. Thank you for watching.